Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? This is Kev Brown, Create Your Life series, Vallejo edition. We're here at my old high school, Jesse Bethel. It's a great day. Today's episode, we're going to talk about opportunities, taking advantage of opportunities. What is an opportunity? An opportunity is a set of circumstances that allows one to do something. I chose to shoot this episode here because I think that sometimes we have to reflect on what were some of those key moments or key decisions that we did or took advantage of in order to become who we are, or that we will have to take advantage of in order to become who we want to be or create the life that we want. So in thinking about Jesse Bethel High School, I have to reflect back on one day after one of my high school basketball games. My teacher, Miss Wilson, stopped me and asked me, "Kevin Brown, are you going to college?" And I replied to her, "I don't think so. I'm a foster kid. I can't afford it. And if so, I'll probably just go to some community college or something." And when I said that to her, I was super nonchalant, and I was with some of my boys, so of course I just was like, yeah, whatever. And so Miss Wilson, she replied to me, she said, "Oh boy, you're going to college." And she said, and then she invited me to meet her at her office the next day. And the reason why I'm saying invited me is because it was up to me whether or not I wanted to take advantage of that opportunity or to listen to someone who might have more wisdom than I. And so I, in fact, did go ahead and meet her at her office the next day. And I walked in there and I said, "Yes, Miss Wilson, you wanted to talk to me about college." And so she started to lay down a few things that I could do in order to go to college. She asked me, did I know about college? I said, yeah, I know a couple things about it, but I don't really know how to get there. And so she began to teach me how to fill out my college scholarships and college essays and applications and my FAFSA. And before she even did that, she talked to me and helped me become well-versed and helped me understand how to pick a major and things like that. And so I'm listening to her and I'm learning the things that she's teaching me, and then I'm taking what she's teaching me, her challenges, like, "Kevin, next week we're going to work on this essay." That's what she would tell me. Well, if we're working on a scholarship essay for a particular scholarship, I would go and research it and then write a draft of the essay before we were even scheduled to do so or to work on that particular thing. So what I was doing was taking that initiative and listening to her first, but then taking that initiative to take it a step further so that I could improve. And so I really took advantage of this opportunity to be in Miss Wilson's presence, to have this surplus of information and to have this resource, the resources of school. And as a result of taking advantage of that opportunity, I was accepted to over 26 colleges and universities. So we're talking about opportunities. What are some of those other opportunities that you have in your life or that you've had that you wanted to take advantage of and you wanted to sustain? Well, let me give you some hints in how to go about doing so. If you want to gain new opportunities, one of the best things that you could do is be one of the most well-rounded or eligible candidates for this particular opportunity. The second thing that you could do is be well-versed in the subject matter that you want to seek this opportunity out in, or listen to those who actually know a lot about the subject matter, like I did with Miss Wilson, to find out about college, because she had already put her 2 children through college, and her and her husband had been to college themselves. Number 3, you need to network or be around those people who are actively involved in what it is that you want to do or the opportunity that you want to take advantage of. Now, once you get that opportunity, it's very important to sustain that opportunity, because at the end of the day, we're creating our lives and we're continuing to build. And 4 ways for you to sustain that opportunity are: number 1, keep doing what it is that got you that opportunity, and then take your work ethic and step it up a little bit further. Number 2, make a list of where you are before you even get that opportunity, so therefore you can use that as motivation when you might get discouraged or when you might not be as happy with the new opportunity that you have. You can use that as motivation to go past that opportunity and go somewhere else. And it also brings about a level of humility. Number 3, share it with your friends. Share that list that you created about where you are and where you were before. Share that with your friends so that they can also remind you, hey, you started off here and now you're here. Because I often think about the fact that I was a janitor mopping floors in the schools, and I wasn't being treated the nicest by the staff and the teachers there at the school while I was a janitor cleaning up throw up and shoveling snow and things like that there in New York City. But I knew in my mind that I had to work to get somewhere else. And so I wrote down what it is that I was doing on a day-to-day basis and things like that. And now that's still my motivation, but now I'm on the other side of the fence, speaking to the students, rubbing elbows with the teachers and things like that. But these were the same teachers who were actually not treating me that nice. Now, I don't have to reflect that type of behavior back to them, but I do understand that I started somewhere, and because I stayed consistent with my goals and with my opportunities that I had, made the most of those opportunities, that I'm able to now go a step further and cherish what I do have. I would like to say that it's very important to write down why we want particular opportunities, because that will help us understand why we're going through that sacrifice and things like that. Most important things about opportunities is to show appreciation for the opportunities that we get. And a couple of ways that we could do that is always staying in contact with the person, that key contact person that helped us get that opportunity. Always being thankful, and also sending a gift card or a thank you card or something like that to show our appreciation. Because without that key person, we wouldn't have gotten that opportunity. So this is Kev Brown saying take advantage of your opportunities, anything that comes in front of you, in order to become the best that you can be and create the life that you want. It's the Create Your Life series. Vallejo edition, Jesse Bethel High School. I'm out.
Create your life.
Create your life.